Hello, Taurus. Let's tap into your energy one more time today. I've already done 2 readings for you, but I'm going to do one more. Message for Taurus, please. In this reading, I'm also going to be choosing oracles for you. So we're going to get a little bit of tarot, and then we're going to do some oracle cards too. I did not do oracles in the other 2 I uploaded for you today, but that's okay. In this one, I feel like we should. I almost just want to get like one tarot card. Let's do a little experiment. Let's do one tarot. Maybe it's the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I like this idea. This is saying this is a good idea. Okay, here's the idea. We're going to do one tarot, and then we're going to do one card each from 3 different oracle decks. Let's do it. Whoa. Did you see that fly out? 4 of Swords. I love this card. This is a card of healing. It's a card of rest. It's a card of inner peace. The affirmation for this card is, I am at peace within myself. I am at peace within myself. It's a card of win-win outcomes. It's a card of diplomacy, diplomatic communication, problem solving. It's about guidance as well, receiving guidance. Guidance from your angel spirits and guides, your higher self, your future self. Receiving advice, getting advice and listening to it, resting and healing and relaxing and reflecting on what it is that you've learned. Recuperation, recharging your batteries, taking some time out, laying down your sword, taking time for yourself, your self-care. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. So I'm really happy to see this card come out in this sort of different kind of reading today. It's also a card of prayer. So your prayers have been heard. I'm going to start now pulling some oracles around this concept. This is also Jupiter in Libra. So there is a beneficial partnership, beneficial contracts, reciprocity, and it's all about resting in your own center. And this is good for you at this time. It would benefit you at this time to rest in your own center, to let things develop on their own, because the influence of Jupiter means beneficial, positive changes are coming in. And right now, the best thing that you can do is avoid going to any extremes. Stay centered in yourself. Your own meditation practices could help. Be kind of flexible, being flexible, adaptable, and open-minded, perhaps. Willing to change some plans, because plans could possibly change. You want to be kind of flexible. Willing to make compromises. Listening, hearing, actively listening and hearing what someone else is saying to you, trying to find some common ground. This could be very fortunate for you at this time, finding common ground. So yeah, there could be some surprising, unexpected changes for the better in relationships, contracts, formal relationships as well. It's not casual. Okay, there could be Jupiter is Sagittarius and Pisces, and then we have Libra. So those are the signs that I would associate with this. You want to lay down your sword, give it a break, take a rest. Oh my gosh, you guys. Guess what card is coming out? Cord cutting again. This deck has been talking about cord cutting every time I use it for my Motley Abundance channel. I'm going to link in the description box below I made a short. I did a little short video reading from the book, the cord cutting poem for the ritual. If you want to do a cord cutting ritual, there are several different ways of doing it. And there is, from the Liminal Space guidebook right here from this deck, there is a cord cutting ritual, a poem that you can read or recite, or I read it for you so you could have it playing while you do the cord cutting, the actions itself, cutting the cord. You have 2 candles. You light the candles. One represents you. The other candle represents whatever it is that you wish to release from your life. You tie a knot between the two candles. You say the words, or you can play the little video if you'd like that I made of me saying the words for you. And you cut the cord when it's done. And then you let the candles burn down, or you can blow them out, whatever you want to do. It's okay either way. But that's what this is saying. So there's something you need to release. And being at peace with releasing it, making peace with the past. Being at peace within yourself gives you the clarity to make the right decision, to cut the cord and release whatever it is that you probably already know what it is. You've already decided. You've made up your mind. I almost feel like we should get another card because I can't believe it. I can't believe this came out. I'm taking it. I'm going to put it right here. Cord cutting. And then we have There and Back Again is another one that came out. There and Back Again. This talks about leaving your home or leaving a situation, going out into the world, having some experiences, and then coming back around. And it will change you. We also have Knock Knock Tick Tock. Time is running out. Okay, 333 on the clock here. Knock Knock Tick Tock at the bottom. You know, I said I was only going to take one card from each of the oracle decks, but it looks like intuitively, naturally, the reading wants to do a little bit more than that. So that's fine. We can do that. So this is talking about how you only have a limited amount of time in your life. Time is precious and it's running out. And you don't even, you know, it's not even yours. Like, how can you lose something that you never even had? You don't have time. And your time is running out. So there's a little bit of pressure here. Yeah, I see that. So okay. There and Back Again is like leaving a space, having experiences, coming back changed, and seeing that space differently because you've changed. It's like leaving your hometown, going away to, I don't know, college or something, having all sorts of experiences in college. And then you come back around to your hometown and everything looks smaller. The swing set on the playground that you used to go to is still the same swing set, but everything looks smaller. And it's not that it's actually shrunken, it's that you've gotten taller, right? And we know this, but it still has that feeling, right? That feeling of looking at it and be like, everything has changed. Everything looks different now because you're seeing things through different eyes because the experiences that you have are changing you. So that's interesting. So you're being called. So you got to cut the cord. You got to go out and you got to have experiences. And you got to be okay with it. You have to make peace with the decision. You have to see things clearly. Some kind of clarity is being restored to you after perhaps a difficult conversation, experience, decision that you had to make. It's going to solve some problems. You're going to see things the way that you need to, and you're going to make some choices in a sense of, clarity. And from a space of clarity, you can make the right choice. That's what it's saying. So to rest in your center, to be in that meditative, peaceful state, that's where you need to be to prepare yourself to move forward. Show me the original face, the face you had before your parents were born. Show me your original face. What did your face look like before your parents were born? You don't know. You didn't have one. So it's a riddle. Okay. Let's keep that there. There's almost a sense of like a wake-up call, some kind of awakening, like your alarm clock is going off. You don't have that much time to really think about what you're going to do. It's like it's time to get up and go. That's a message. So let's see from the system deck. I think I'll just get maybe one or two from this one too. And then we'll do the archetype deck as well. see how this fits in. It's a sense of self-awareness. Transformation. Yeah, you're changing. This is changing you. And we have visitation at the bottom. So there's someone coming to visit you. You're having a visit. Somebody's coming to visit, and this is changing you somehow. Transformation is coming in. Your life is changing. Let's read from the book. Where is the book? Okay, there it is. Number 19, transformation. Profound changes, death, a new dawn, and authenticity. The transformation card represents an elemental and irreversible change, a death of the old and a birth of the new. It invites you to embrace the process of metamorphosis, even when it's painful or uncomfortable. Transformation reminds you that growth often requires detaching from the old order and stepping into a new dawn. This card may indicate intense change or upheaval, but have faith that it is guiding you toward a more authentic and empowered version of yourself. Okay, so you may have had some fear of growth, clinging to old patterns, resistance to change, or stagnation in your life. But this intense change or upheaval is guiding you towards a more authentic and empowered version of yourself. So even if it's uncomfortable or painful, you're invited to embrace the metamorphosis, release and detach from something old. Yeah, so this is confirming. Releasing and detaching from something old, being changed by the journey. And now's the time. It's time, like right now. You really don't have time to sleep on it. Although I see you sleeping on it and preparing yourself. So this is like a card of preparation. Getting ready. It's like a momentary pause. So sleep right now. Get your sleep, get your rest, recuperate, get ready. Get ready to go because things are about to change. Things may be quiet right now, and if they are, this is a good time for you to relax, but I do see that you're receiving guidance, and the guidance that's coming in from this reading today is talking about get ready because things are about to change. Number 60 also came through, talking about visitation. So let's read number 60 from the book as well, because this talks about perhaps an unexpected visitor or encounter. It says, encounters, gifts, incoming, capacity, and wonder. So there could be a gift. Something's coming into your life. There is something coming into your life that's leading to this transformation. Something that you're receiving, if you're open to it. The visitation cards, okay, this says, the visitation card represents the unexpected and often transformative encounters. Yeah, there's your transformation. So this transformation is coming in as a result of some kind of encounter that life brings our way. Transformative encounters that life brings our way. It invites you to welcome the strangers, ideas, and experiences that come knocking at your door and open yourself to the gifts and lessons they may offer. Visitations can be exciting and unsettling, disrupting our familiar routines and assumptions. However, they can also catalyze profound growth, healing, and awakening, introducing us to new perspectives and possibilities. This card encourages you to approach visitations with curiosity, a level head, and an open heart. Receive the visitors who grace your path as messengers of the divine, bearing insights and blessings in disguise. So you may have been dealing with isolation, a lack of connection, absence of encounters, closed doors, and missed opportunities. That may have been something that you experienced, but you're receiving some kind of visitor who's going to grace your path. And you should see them as a messenger of the divine, bringing insight and blessings in disguise. This may be getting you out of your comfort zone. It's like you're waking up. Something's going to wake you up. Something's going to bring you ideas and experiences. So as you go out, as you are transforming, as you are changing, you're also meeting other people, meeting new people, or maybe it's someone coming in with new experiences that you're sharing together. But this is different. It's different. It's unfamiliar, maybe even unsettling, but it can be also exciting. And you may be dropping certain assumptions that you may have had, maybe opening your mind to different ways of seeing things, different ways of thinking, different cultures maybe. You could be traveling. There's travel, there's adventure, it's time to go, wake up, the alarm clock's going off, you're waking up, someone's coming over, you're going out together, and this is going to change you. It's changing your mind. It's changing the way you see things. This relationship is beneficial to you, but you're also reminded, what was it said? Because I feel like it said something, let me just read it from the book again. Didn't it say something? A level head. Yeah, receiving this with a level head, staying balanced. Then that goes back to that Libra thing again. Like, you're not going to extremes. You're not having some kind of a reaction to this. You're just receptive with a level head. Almost like unbiased, open-minded, curious, not jumping to conclusions, being very much like an ambassador or a diplomat. Like, you are an ambassador for yourself, for your own personal brand. Okay, so that's interesting. I like it. Let's get one card, maybe two, from the archetypes deck and see how it all comes together. One card, please. We have the Queen. Ooh, I love that red. Look at that. It's like fire, like carnelian. Looks like carnelian. I see a snake. I see the moon. I see a lotus. I see jewels. The Queen. Visiting the Queen, or the Queen is visiting you somehow. Okay, and then we have the Mask. Ooh, interesting. Okay, well, let's read the Queen first. Number 11. Where's my book? Oh, there it is. Okay. Number 11, the Queen. This is the Empress, the Mother Queen, the Sovereign. It says, like her counterpart, the King, the Queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirits of others, or she falls into petty, contemptuous moods, casting a shadow across the land. The King is the ego. The Queen is the expression of that ego in the world. She is the lotus bloom, the dancer's bow, the moon's radiant reflection. When the Queen is seated in her rightful and righteous place, she is patient and forgiving. She waits for the grace of God and Goddess to move through her, striving and grasping for nothing. To be the benevolent leader, to embody the Queen, is to settle into deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal Queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her heart. She's the embodiment of grace, courage, resolve, and stillness when she's light, but when she's dark, she's vain, wrathful, self-righteous, and demanding. So, the Queen does not accept the hand of a prince, but claims the throne, knowing the king draws near. She is a magnet for the fully embodied masculine and entertains nothing less. So, perhaps it behooves you to be in your queen-like, empress-like, sovereign energy. To settle, like it says, settling yourself, right? Resting in your center in deep trust, resolve, and power, fearing nothing, grasping for nothing. You're not striving for things. You don't have to strive and grasp. You're the goddess and you're the queen. The queen does not compare. The queen does not compete. She is royal, patient, forgiving. She sits on her throne, knowing her own power, knowing her own worth. So she has her light and her dark. On the light side, she's graceful and eloquent. She's courageous. She has that stillness within. She has that peace within, that stillness that radiates. But on the dark side, she could be petty and contemptuous and moody and wrathful and self-righteous and demanding. So it's a good idea to know yourself, know your shadow, and be in that peaceful energy, consciously choosing to be graceful, to be patient, to be poised, and regal. We also had the mask. So we had the mask at the bottom of the deck. I would like to read that, because maybe you're showing up in your queen persona. The queen-like persona is what? It's like the kind of mask you're wearing. Number 61. It's the persona, the performance, and the reveal. We often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows. So it's almost like wearing this mask allows you to express yourself in a way. It allows you to reveal a part of yourself. The mask we choose to wear reveals something. It's not just concealing, it's revealing. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact that side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with this other's voice. Embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception-bending time and trust it. So trust it. You may be taking on a new persona, a new version of yourself, playing a different role in your life. When light, this reveals what's been suppressed. When dark, it further conceals what is rejected. As the Zen Cone suggests, oh my gosh, get this. Meditate on your original face, the one you had before your mother and father were born. That's amazing. That card came out from the liminal space. Oh my gosh. And look at the bottom. It says 1111, make a wish. No kidding. The synchronicity is real, you guys. Remember at the beginning of the reading where we were looking at the liminal space deck and it said, show me the face you had before your parents were born? I'm trying to find it right now because I shuffled. Now it says 1111. Oh my gosh. I love it when that happens. Yeah. Show me your original face, the face you had before your parents were born. But you don't know what that face looked like. It's a mystery. You didn't have a face. So contemplating that idea that you don't really have a face. You don't have a true face. And that may even bring us to contemplating things like your face is temporary. Even in this life, your face was maybe different when you were a child than it was as you are now to what you have now. And it will be different in 20 years. Your face is always changing. So to become attached to one version of yourself and to think of that one as the true version of yourself is sort of deceptive, right? Because it's always changing. You can change the way you look. You can change your hair. You can change your makeup. You can change your appearance in many different ways. Your persona may be changing. Perhaps you're putting on the mask of the queen. Perhaps you're actually wearing a crown. Perhaps you're changing, like I said, your hair or something, and you're stepping into more of a feminine role, or the clothes you're choosing to wear. You're showing up in a more, maybe the queen is like a more mature feminine, or more regal or more dignified, and the way that you choose to present yourself. And this may be new for you, or it's different, or you're going to have a new version of yourself. But I just love how the two cards said the same thing. You saw that in the beginning of the reading, right? I'm just like into it. I'm like blown away. So maybe it's good for you to contemplate that Zen koan. Show me your original face, the face you had before your parents were born. Because this could be the meditation. The Four of Swords talks about meditation. This could be the kind of meditation that puts you in that place of stillness within yourself, to find that enlightenment, so that you can stay level-headed, so that you can stay balanced and upright as you move into this adventure, as you release the past, as you encounter new people and new ways of life. Your persona is going to change. You are going to change. And I think it's important for you to rest in your own stillness, because some part of this may feel unsettling, or there may be some upheaval, but you want to handle it in a very dignified way. You want to be an emissary. You want to be an ambassador. Yeah, like you are the dignified. You are the dignitary. You are the ambassador of your own kingdom. You are the representative of your own kingdom. Even if your kingdom is just yourself and the clothes on your back, like you represent your brand. You represent something that may be bigger than you, or it's, that's just something to think about. That is something seriously to think about. And I see you have time to think about it, but time's kind of running out. So I see an hourglass. I see an hourglass. What's at the bottom of the deck? Six of Cups. This is the past. Talking about the past. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Let's look at one last thing from Tarot Mirror of the Soul. I see emotional renewal. I see you're bonded by love, wisdom, and creativity, growth and gain, lust and enjoyment, pleasure in intimate relationships, rich exchange of heart energy. But let's look at centered, clarity, spiritual cleansing, integration, and expansion. Okay. Worries have been conquered. The clarity of the Ace of Swords has been regained. Spiritual creativity dominates the picture. Whatever situation may have seemed hopeless until now actually contains within itself all the elements for a fortunate, prosperous solution. There's also a warning presented here. A truce does not mean peace. There may be a surface calm, which is only maintained by suppressing feelings and impulses. Examine very carefully the possibility that disturbing influences are already present, merely hidden for the moment. By recognizing these in time, you'll be able to rob them of their disruptive power. You have enough inner clarity to successfully carry out your plans. Be sure at all times that you feel good about what is happening. Check your surroundings and rearrange them to support calm and centeredness. The affirmation is, I am at peace within myself. So you're staying calm under pressure, even if there are disruptive elements around you, because there does seem to be some kind of disruption to the routine coming in. And it seems like it's really important for you to be in that meditative space and to not really cling to anything that you may have felt attached to, anything that is time to release, and to be okay with it. Because there's something out there waiting for you. There are experiences that you're meant to have that are going to transform you. There are connections you're meant to make that are going to enlighten you, that are teaching you things, that you're learning from these things. You're taking all of this information and allowing yourself to learn from it and be changed, and you're trying on some kind of a new face. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this card. Show me what did your original face look like? You didn't have one. You don't have one. And I think this goes to show that, like, the ego is just a surface. It's just the interface with the world. But underneath that surface is a whole universe. Okay. There's so much more to it. There's so much more to it than that. Maybe this is what we're meant to contemplate. This is the mystery. That this person in the Four of Swords is sitting there laying down, like meditating on this, sleeping on it or dreaming about this. There may be things that are coming to you in your dreams right now too. But I see that there's an awakening on the horizon. It's dawning on you that you are not the face in the mirror. You are not the persona that you've always identified with. In a way, you are much deeper than that. And I think you're going deeper into spiritual practices, meditation, and it's sort of showing that to you. And in that stillness, you are revealed. Wow, I love it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to post this, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.